Welcome back to Mojo. Unfortunately, I won't be able to release the video as soon as planned due to unforeseen health reasons and some other issues. Now let's jump back. In this video, the control flows in Mojo are discussed. The syntax of control flows is also similar to Python's syntax. The first is if statements. Then a condition in parentheses. The condition is a Boolean that is either true or false. After the condition, there is a colon indicating the start of the block. The simple way to say this is, if true, then execute the block, otherwise execute the block next block after else. You can go through multiple conditions. Each condition has a different block of code with if, elif, else. If true, then execute the block. Otherwise, check again. If second condition is true, then execute this block and so on, ending with the else block. The next is or and keywords. You can check multiple condition on one block execution. If any of the conditions are true, then the result will be true, otherwise false in or case. In case of and, if any of the conditions are false, then the result will be false, otherwise true. Let's see this in Mojo. How it works. I have downloaded the new release of Mojo. You can download it in Windows with Windows Subsystem for Linux. Let's run the Mojo command line interface. Let's define a function called checkTemperature. It will check different temperature values with if-else conditions. The function takes the initial temperature as a parameter. Use page down arrow to move to the next line. If the temperature is greater than 40, then it is too high. If it is less than 25, then it is too low. If it is in between, then it is low. Now let's see what is short-circuit evaluation. Mojo follows short-circuit evaluation semantics for Boolean operators. If the first argument to an or operator evaluates to true, the second argument is not evaluated. For example, let's define a function named trueFunction, which will explicitly return a Boolean value. This function prints this line and returns true. Similarly, on the other hand, there is a false function which will do its opposite and return false. If we use or operator with the first argument to be true, then the false function is not called at all, and the true result is printed. The line in the false function is not printed as it is not called due to or operator short-circuit evaluation. On the other hand, both functions are called in the case of the AND operator. It also follows the formula described in use of AND or previously. Lastly, what are conditional expressions in Mojo? Let's understand it with a simple example. First, make a temp variable and assign it some value, 15 in this case. Now we write the if-else condition in one line, only in the form of expression. This is called conditional expression. Warm is the string returned when temperature is greater than 25, and cool is the string returned by expression when temperature is less than 25. Simply, if the temperature is greater than 25, return warm and store it in a variable forecast. Else cool is stored in the forecast, hence printing the result. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.